Anthem, and welcome to chapel. It's great to have you here. Again, congratulations to all of our quarterly award winners from last week. Because we were doing the first quarter awards, we were not able to talk about the October Students of the Month. So I'm going to read through those today, listen for your name, and congratulate those in your class who achieved the Student of the Month. In kindergarten, we have Isabel Cirillo for her responsibility and for knowing and doing what both God and others are expecting from her. In first grade, Ariana Sanchez for excellence in obedience, respect, responsibility, and safety. Good job, Ariana. In second grade, it is Thomas Brown for his happy disposition and enthusiasm for learning. In third grade, Katie Kreitz for obedience, respect, responsibility, and overall awesomeness. In fourth grade, Aaron Salas for his leadership and participation on Zoom. Good job, Aaron, even though you're at home. Great job on achieving Student of the Month. In fifth grade, Kyla Balbalan for her hard work, readiness to learn, and active participation in class. In sixth grade, Sebastian Barajas for his excellent focus on his academics and his outstanding positive attitude. In seventh grade, Justin Robles Para for working hard to get great scores on all his work. And finally, in eighth grade, Isabel Perez for consistently turning in quality work. Congratulations to all of our Students of the Month. We're going to transition into worship now, and then we're going to keep talking about thankfulness.
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days have been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. Oh, you have led me through the fire. In darkest night, you are close like no other. I've known you as a father and known you as a friend, and I have lived in the goodness of God. Oh, all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God.
All my life.
And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh yeah, 'cause your goodness is running after, it's running after me. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down, surrendered now, I give you goodness is running after, it's running after me. With my life laid down and surrendered now, I give you everything. Your goodness is running after, it's running after me. It's all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Well, this month we are talking about being thankful as we prepare ourselves for Thanksgiving, which is coming up in just a few weeks. And today I want to talk about being thankful for the small things in our lives. I'm going to read the verse that I read last week to kind of introduce this topic out of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 through 18. It says, "Celebrate always, pray constantly, and give thanks to God no matter what circumstances you find yourself in." And we have so many small things, the little things in life that we can be thankful for. I want to tell you kind of the story of two different Christmases or holiday seasons that I've had. I remember one holiday season where things were going great. I was shopping for my wife and my son, and I was so excited to give them gifts because I love giving them gifts. I love blessing my family, and I was able to get them some awesome gifts, and it was a great holiday season. We got to hang out with family, we got to hang out with friends, and it was just a joyful, joyful time. But I remember another holiday season, another Thanksgiving time, another Christmas time, where things were not so great. And my wife and I were in and out of the hospital with our son, my son Jack, who was sick, couldn't figure out what was going on. And we didn't have a lot because we were paying so many medical bills, and we were just not having a great time in our family. And I remember sitting there sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas and being really bummed out because I looked at the money I had and I said, I can't hardly even buy Christmas gifts for my family. It was a time where we just didn't have a lot. And thankfully, we've moved past that time. Jack's doing great. He's not in and out of the hospital anymore. But when I look back at those two seasons, I look back at the good one and the time where things were going great. And I remember being thankful for all the big things, but it was hard to be thankful for the little things. It's when I was in the difficult and tough season that I was really able to see the small things in life and be very grateful for those things. So when we have a lot, we often take for granted the small things. So I want you to think about the small things in your life, the small blessings that you can be thankful for this season. Some of you, things may be going great with your family, and you might be in a place where it's easy to kind of brush off the small things. Some of you might be going through a really difficult time with your family, and this is a time where we really have to hold on to every little blessing that God has given us. We should always be thankful for the small things, no matter what our circumstance in life. As this verse says, celebrate always. It doesn't say celebrate when things are going well. It doesn't say celebrate when you've got everything you want and you're just like overflowing with gifts and overflowing with blessings. It says celebrate always. So especially to those of you, maybe your family's going through a difficult time, I want you to find the small things in life that you can be thankful for this season. When I was sitting at home this weekend, it was windy and there was a little bit of rain on Friday night, and I woke up Saturday morning, and my wife, she let me sleep in on Saturday. And when I woke up, she had gone to Starbucks and gotten me a coffee with some pumpkin spice syrup in it. And I love coffee and I love pumpkin everything. So when I got that, that's a small thing, cost a couple dollars, right? But I was so thankful for this little blessing, this little gift. And that might sound silly. It might sound silly to be thankful for something like coffee or something like a holiday drink, maybe hot chocolate. But little things like that can kind of boost our spirit. We should thank God for every little gift that He puts in our path each and every day. So let's do that. And as we go through the next few weeks, and we go through this holiday season thinking about thankfulness, and we think about small things, I want you to think about 3 different categories. Think about everyday blessings, like me and my coffee. Think about small moments. This weekend also, I got to hang out with my son and play Minecraft. We have a server, and we have stuff we're building. Jack loves building secret underground bases, so for those of you who know Minecraft, he uses a lot of sticky pistons and redstone and all that stuff, and he's all about that. And I sat there and I thought about, this is just a great moment with family where I can be thankful that God has let me have this moment. So when you're hanging out with your siblings, when you're hanging out with your family, stop for a minute and be thankful that you can enjoy that moment, because those moments are the ones that we will remember for the rest of our lives. And finally, perspective. Have a perspective that things are not always going to be great. Things are not always going to be bad. No matter where you're at on either end of the spectrum, we can be thankful. The verse says, celebrate always. Give thanks no matter what your circumstance. So be thinking about that this week. Be looking for the small things. And I hope you have a great week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.